So you're doing rent to rent, you've seen a property, it would be the perfect HMO, but one problem, it's in Article 4. What do you do? I'm Simon, the founder of Rent to Rent 2.0, and I specialize in controlling properties I don't own and using that cash flow to buy and invest in properties that I do own for long-term legacy wealth. If that sounds intriguing, you're in the right place. Smash the subscribe button. Today's video is a little bit of a technical one because I want to delve into the dark, world of Article 4. So before we get into it, Article 4 in terms of HMOs, there are different types of Article 4, but in terms of HMOs is basically the council's way of limiting the amount of HMO properties, because naturally we need some homes for families, and people that aren't sharers. Otherwise, everybody would turn their property into a HMO house share. So in big cities, they cap it. And what they do is they add an extra step. Not only do you need a HMO license, but before you even get to that stage, you need to apply for planning permission, a change of use to that property. Now look, I have heard success stories of this going through. And maybe, you're doing a rent to rent, but the guaranteed rent doesn't start until the planning is accepted, etc., etc. But to me, this should be like 5%, like a pipeline situation. It should not be a main deal that you're relying on, because the fact of the matter is it's not guaranteed, it takes months, and it's a lot of hard work and expense. So the first top tip here is avoid properties, in Article 4 without a HMO license in terms of converting them. Just run a serviced accommodation instead. It'd be far better, far easier, and far more direct route to guaranteeing your landlord's rent. So that's on a rent to rent side in terms of the HMO. Just forget about it. Now, if you're purchasing the property and you decide you want to do that, I would really be looking at doing due diligence, speaking to the local. Remember, the HMO people have got nothing to do with the planners. They're two complete different things. And you could have a situation whereby the council would grant you a HMO license and you think you're good, but in terms of planning, you're actually breaking the planning law. So be careful. If you're looking at buying the property, I would really do my due diligence and speak to other people that have done it in your area. Speak to members of the council planners that are doing that. And you want to be pretty sure that you're going to get that, or you've got an exit strategy. So what do you do then if you're doing rent to rent and changing a property to a HMO inside Article 4 is not an option? Well, there's two main options with a potential third. Option number one is you target properties that already have the planning consent and already have a HMO license in Article 4. Easy. Don't have to mess around with the legislation. Don't have to mess around with planning. You don't even need to apply for the license because it's got it. Top tip. Make sure that you get confirmation in writing of the HMO license and of the planning before committing to any deal. Really important. Really, really important. The second option is you can actually just focus on properties just outside of Article 4. So you'll find that a lot of airports or tourist attractions or a lot of construction or industry actually isn't in the city centre. So why not come further out where Article 4 ends and convert one of those properties? That's super easy. And then the third option, as I touched on earlier, is just do SA, because SA has got nothing to do with Article 4. It does not apply. Now, you may have a 90-day or similar rule that does apply to SA, so do your due diligence. Don't just say, oh, Simon says I don't need to worry about Article 4, I'm all in. There is day rules in certain big cities such as London, not throughout the most of the UK at the time of shooting this video, but they are your main options. But whatever you do, don't put all your eggs into one basket of a rent-to-rent property. Definitely don't spend too much money or time on it, because for me, it's not worth the headache. I hope you found this useful. If you like content like this, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.
Introducing Creative Cashflow Plus, the first rent-to-rent app and leading platform dedicated to supporting you on your property journey. Ask the experts anything. Be held accountable so that you can smash your goals. Mastermind with other rent-to-rent specialists. Access our deal clinic to get your deals analysed by a pro. And unlock hours of videos and podcasts guaranteed to help you take your rent-to-rent business to the next level. Get the ongoing support that you deserve. Join us, Creative Cashflow Plus.